Hi everyone, Andy Davis here again from Master of Voice, a channel with reactions to performers from across the world. In this episode, another reaction to Filipino singer Marcelito Pomoy. I am so excited to hear his cover of Celine Dion's The Power of Love. Let's jump right in.
The whisper in the morning
Wish 107.5
of lovers leaving time, rolling by like tender now, as I look in your eyes.
I already love this, you guys. His voice, especially these covers of Celine Dion, are done so well. Up in his countertenor voice, he uses the musculature to control this sound so well. Of course, on great breath support doing so. I just love these. I can't wait to hear all of this.
I hold on to your body and feel its move.
Oh, I love that flip into a different quality there.
Your voice is warm and tender, a love that I could not forsake.
Wow.
'Cause I'm your lady and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can.
I just am so impressed with him. You know, the end of that phrase there was almost like a nice belting sound for a female quality voice. But what's so impressive with Marcelito is that he is doing this up in her register, Celine's register, as a countertenor, if you will, a male singing up into that register. But he's giving us so many different nuances up in that register. And that's what's so difficult to do. When you're singing as a countertenor a lot of times, which I am not able to do. So I am just super impressed by any male that sings up in this range, whether it be falsetto, countertenor, whatever the case may be for them. He is able to give us those different tone qualities where some would just be able to only really produce the one sound that they have up there. What I mean by that is he's able to move around his vowels, use some dynamic contrasts to give us some lighter sounds, some brighter sounds according to the placement, and just the free singing. You know, at the end of some of those notes, vibrato's creeping in. It's just truly impressive, you all.
Lost is how I am feeling.
So effortless.
Lying in your arms, when the world outside too much to take, that all ends when I'm with you.
Beautiful.
Even though there may be time, it seems I'm far away. Never wonder where I am, 'cause I'm always by your side. 'Cause I'm your lady.
I am just blown away by this. And I have seen him do some other things now, so I'm not sure why this continues to just shock me. But he is so good up in this register. And of course, you know, in the prayer, we hear his awesome baritone voice, the Andrea Bocelli sound. This is all Celine in this version of this cover. And I continue to be impressed. And like I was just mentioning, some of the frontal placement of his vowels. He's able to get that belting sound that Celine gives us. But there are times when he lets the vowel migrate back and it just gives a bit more resonance and he lets go of the control just a bit. However, it's still so freely produced with a nice, fully supported sound. Incredible.
And you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can.
And sitting down, I've said this before.
Waiting for something, somewhere I've never been. Sometimes I am frightened, but I'm ready to learn of the power of love.
You know, and I've said this before, I am still so impressed with these Wish Bus performers from the Philippines sitting down as they do all this. You all have explained to me that sitting and singing in the Philippines is common. To me, I like to stand and sing. That's just what I'm more comfortable doing with my breath management and breath control. So I'm super impressed with these singers that are sitting and doing these awesome renditions of these songs on this Wish Bus.
The sound of your heart beating made it clear suddenly. The feeling that I can't go on is light years away. 'Cause I'm your lady.
Wow! He continues to impress in this. I knew he would. This is a rather long song for a cover, especially up in this head voice countertenor quality he's got going on. But it doesn't seem to be impeding his stamina at all. But what also impresses me is his use of dynamic contrast within this countertenor voice that he uses. It is just not an easy feat to be able to change your dynamic level, how loud you're singing within a phrase, within a certain word, and he is in such stellar control of his vocal instrument that he is able to do that. And I know some of you have told me that, you know, he hasn't had any formal training in singing. And sometimes people are just born with this. And obviously Marcelito is one of those people. Super impressive, superstar talent.
And you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can. Waiting for something.
A nice belting sound here, full voice.
Sometimes I am frightened, but I'm ready to learn of the power of love.
And of course, English is his second language as well. He may speak others, and so I'm also impressed with his English diction, so much so that when he makes just a tiny little flub on a consonant here and there, I'm a bit shocked because, and then I have to realize, English isn't his first language because he does it so very well.
The power of love. The power of love. Sometimes I am frightened, but I'm ready to learn for the power of love.
Oh my gosh!
On Wish
Wow!
1075.
Whoa!
The power of
I love that at the end he just is almost a sigh of relief. I was thinking near the end of that, it almost taxes me vocally just to hear it. But he does it so well, so free of tension, or at least any overly done tension that might make us, the listener, feel uneasy. He has just the right amount of tension, is what I'll say, to control that sound up there, make it sound like Celine at times, and just then, though, to be able to flip into those phrases where it is more of a lighter quality with some vibrato flowing out at the ends of some of those phrases. It's truly beautiful. I love that song. He did it so well. I'm happy to have seen it today. I hope you all enjoyed this reaction and my other reactions to Marcelito. Check those out if you haven't done so. Click like and hit subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Share on your social media if you don't mind and if you enjoy these reactions. And follow me on my social media. I've also left a link to my Ko-fi account if you'd like to join me there. I hope you all just have a great day.